putting a dryer back together now so we can start using it. We had it open yesterday for cleaning the inside of it and spraying it all down. Anyway, it's all ready to go, so we're going to put that barley through from the other day. Dave's here running the chipper. Going to try and get rid of most of the pile today. And then the fast track is on the trailer, ready to tip grain. This is what the barley came off at the other day, so it sweated a little bit because it had the odd bit of volunteer wheat. I can't just see any in this sample. 24.6% and 58 bushels, so hopefully when it's been in the dryer a bit, getting tumbled around, the bushel will get up to 64 when the moisture comes down as well. That is the good thing of having a biomass boiler. We can cut stuff and not have to worry too much of the drying costs, because we can dry it with free fuel that we're producing over there with the wood chipper going, and free electric that's coming out the sky. So it means that we could jump the gun. We probably got in 2 weeks before we needed to, but now we have now got spring barley in that in 2 weeks time will probably be that big. Actually, funnily enough, someone messaged me on Instagram last night. Apparently I ignored him at cereals when I was on the bateman stand. Obviously didn't see him, or didn't hear him when he said hello, so sorry about that. But he also said, I'm not following you anymore on YouTube. I've stopped subscribing because I don't know what I'm on about, because I've cut barley and then drilled barley again. I mean, if he watched the channel, he would know that for the last 3-4 years, that is what I've been able to do, and combine it as well. Well, 1 year we didn't combine it, you wouldn't have seen that because I wasn't doing YouTube then. But last year we certainly combined it and we got some yield and we sold it. This year, we're massively ahead of last year. I think we've sold it 3 to 4 weeks earlier than last year. So hopefully we'll be combining it a lot sooner and we should get a decent yield out of it. Just been to look at some wild grass that wants mowing for someone, and there was a trampoline that had blown and been wrecked in it, so I've got 2 springs and I need one for the back of the case because there's a spring missing on the back, so I'm quite happy about that. So it's something that we might do next week for someone. Digging on the chipper at the watering hole. Sounds like the mulch is still at the dentist. Looks like it could rain, but I don't think it's going to rain till 6 o'clock tonight. I'm going to fill the sprayer up. Andrew's just off out, finishing off the buckwheat now, where he got rained off the other day. Dave's trundling back down the yard with the digger so we can get chipping again. It's typical, I've just filled up with spray and now it's raining. I don't think you can see, it's actually throwing it down now. I think Andrew's going to get rained off for the second time sowing that field. It's 20 minutes work. He did the headlands the other day and got rained off. It didn't look like it was going to rain. The satellite picture didn't show the rain, so he went out. That's not satellite, it's radar picture. So he went out. I bet he's going to get unfolded in the field and it started raining again. And I want to go spraying. I've just filled up the sprayer. Well, in fact, it's still filling. It's still topping itself up with water. I'm sheltering from the rain because I don't want to get wet near it. Before I forget, if anyone enjoyed the tractor, the steam show last weekend, there's another one this weekend. There you go. There's the poster for it. He's back. Hopefully he's finished. It's spray's full, it's raining. And James is having a little snooze on me. Just filled it up with diesel now. This diesel cost me 118 pence. So £1.18 a litre. I think this time last year it was about 26p. It got actually down to about 18p at one point in like the height of the pandemic. Scandalous. The outdoor area is nearly finished. The hot tub isn't getting moved today because we haven't got a long enough chimney. We want to take the chimney just higher so it doesn't blow smoke inside here. But that's where the fire will fit for the chimney. That's where the fire pit will fit. And just need to work out the exact position of this. There was concrete underneath, but it didn't line up to the drawing. So now it's held down with 2-foot pegs. But we'll probably move the hot tub onto there and then mess about side to side to see where fits best for it. But it's turned out well, so you can sit in and see the view. So this can stay here over the weekend. But it's 2:30 now and there's people moving in a bit. But yeah, it looks well. We're in a bean field spraying beans. These are some of the last sown. They're not as tall as some of the others, and I always think that the height of beans is an indicating factor to what they're going to yield, because the higher they are, the more pods they've got on them. That's the strip of wheat next to them that we have to put in, because there's beans the other side, and these are for seed, so they don't want cross-pollination between them. But yeah, they look okay. They're even, which is good. Actually, as well, thank you to everyone that's subscribed, because you're obviously paying for this sprayer by watching these videos, because that's how the whole thing started in the first place. If you didn't know, I started doing YouTube videos, been in lockdown. Here we are, 800 and whatever days later, and now we've just hit 40,000 subscribers as well. Anyway, the YouTube income I am using to buy this sprayer and some classic tractors as well, so that's the whole story there. Also, congratulations to Joe Seals. If you've not seen his channel, check it out. Joe does videos as well. He started doing it at the beginning of the year, and he hit 10,000 subscribers as well last week, so well done to Joe. And also I need to thank Tom Pemberton as well, because he's given me a shout out a few times, and that's gave me new subscribers. And there's also been a lot of new subscribers coming over from TikTok, so thank you for that. Don't forget, I do put some videos on TikTok during the day sometimes. That is at Ollie Vlogs Agri Contract on TikTok as well. Actually interested in who has came from TikTok, so people that might have watched a video on TikTok and thought, oh, I'll go to the YouTube channel. Let me know in the comments if that's where you've come from, because I'd be interested to know whether the TikTok followers translate to YouTube followers sometimes maybe. I've just jumped off the sprayer to change my pants because I've just nearly rolled it over in what I thought was a flat field. Anyway, there's a drain washed in this tram line. Now you can't see the scale of it, so I'll flick the camera. But it's probably a good 2 foot deep from up there to down there. So I'm stood in it now, and it's sort of like not quite waist height. It's a pretty big hole. I'm shame you can't see it on the camera actually properly. I need to put something in the bottom for scale. London train going past. Anyway, there's a credit card in the bottom for scale. Pretty deep. And when you're driving along and not expecting, the front wheel drops in and you can't stop quick enough, and you know the back wheel's going to drop in, and that's where all the weight is. I thought, this is going to flip me over. The booms were out, so it probably would have stopped it. If the booms had been folded up, I think it would have definitely rolled on its side, because that is a big hole. There's obviously a drain underneath, got a crack in it or moved, and there's water flowing through it, and it's washed the soil and pulled the soil down, and then obviously ended up with a big crater. So when we've cut these beans, after harvest, we're going to have to dig down, fix that drain, patch it up, otherwise the hole's just going to get bigger and bigger, or all the soil's going to wash into it and block the drain eventually and stop it working. This was the first field of beans that we sowed, and it's the most tallest, and it's on the heaviest ground, so I think that's why, because it's held on to the moisture better. This is the field where we tried the different drills for drilling the beans, and I think the Avatar looks like it will know better when we harvest it, obviously, because we'll have the maps off the combine. But I think it's just kept the moisture in better, more even seed placement, better germination maybe. This is the worst bit of the field. This is just where we were setting the drill up, getting the depth right. But it's only a small piece, but it just shows you how critical the drilling actually is. Obviously today is the 1st of July. Well, on the 4th of August, so basically next month, it's Farm 24, so it's a thing that the Farmers Guardian are running, where everyone will tweet or Instagram or TikTok or anything and use the hashtag Farm24 and show what farms are doing every single hour of the day all over the whole world. Anyway, this year what they want to do is they want everyone to do either a sit-up, a press-up or a squat on day 1, and then on day 2 do 2, and then so on until we build up to 28. So who's up for the challenge? I'm going to try and do it. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, whether it's going to be a sit-up, a squat, I'll probably do it, or a push-up or whatever. Maybe all 3, I don't know. And then we'll try and do it for 28 days and see if we can get everyone a little bit healthier, or a little bit fitter, I suppose is the best word. So what do you think? Talking of healthiness, what's your percent today? Sunny, rainy, lots going on. 85% today, that's how I am. Not done this for a while. How do you feel today? Answer us a percent in the comments below. The beans are pretty much washed off, wiped off like yesterday's birthday bumper. Anyway, I'm just going to do today's now. This is today's birthday bumper. Jemima Worrell, Hannah Darwood, Matty Allen, Donna Clement, Sandra Matheson, or Masterson, Gabriel I don't know how you pronounce your second name, but Gabriel is 1 day old, so he won't know anyway. Me hear me saying the second name. And Josh Ontrobus, happy birthday everyone on there, and everyone knows birthday it is today that isn't on there. Andrew's managed to get all these off now, apart from that one that we welded on once. Ah, that's hot.
I was just on you.
Could have told me. That one's a bit twisted. But yeah, it's ready for the new teeth now. Do you think we got our money's worth out of them? What do you reckon? Proper worn, aren't they? Completely raw the carbide off. That's some of the barley that's in the dry. It's not quite dry enough yet, but look, it's up to 66% bushel weight now, so that's a big improvement from this morning. Lads are just finishing off. That is it for me today. It is 5:15. I've got to go in, get changed, get ready, because we're going to watch Top Gun tonight. I've not been to cinema for about 5 years, so we're going to go watch that. Don't know if anyone's seen it. Hopefully it's good. Some people have said it has. It is. Anyway, see you tomorrow.